Hi, guys, and welcome to our team meeting for August 13th, almost halfway through the month. Cannot even believe that. I'm super excited to talk with you guys. So I had this vision thing the other week that I was like, I want to do like another vision board party, because how many of us do a vision board at the beginning of the year and then you look at it and it drives you for like a month or so, and then it kind of stops driving you, or you quit looking at it, or you weren't here in January and didn't do a vision board party with us, or I don't know. But the year changes, you crush goals sometimes quicker than you thought you were going to. Sometimes you don't even touch those goals. And so I just think it's important to sit down and readjust. I wish I could tell you that I got into the 12-week year book and that I could preach you all of that, but I tried to read that book 3 separate times and cannot get into it. It's so dry. But I do think that the concept, I think he could probably have just written a quote instead of written a book about like making short-term goals like in smaller times is really, really important. So I'm going to get started tonight. Next week, I would love to do a vision board party. So I thought it would be fun if tonight we talked about different things that could go on your vision board. And, you know, I'll even give vision board tips at the end. But just kind of breaking down goals, what your goals should look like. Like, what do I even put on a vision board as a coach? Like, so we're just going to talk about all of that stuff in a second when I bring up my PowerPoint. Okay. Okay, so goal setting. So you guys, we're beyond the halfway mark of the year, but there are 140 days left in 2018. Does that blow anyone else's mind? Because it's like in my brain. But I like that number because I feel like 140 days is so much time to accomplish big goals. It's a good measurable thing to be able to look at. So 140 days left to accomplish any of those goals that were on your vision board for the beginning of the year, and for any of the ones that you create and add on your vision board now. So this is probably repetitive for several of you, but I just kind of wanted to go through. Whenever you're setting goals, they should be SMART goals. This is something I always do in my challenger. So if you're my challenger, you've probably heard this before, but your goals need to be specific. And this is really important on your fitness journey. This is important in your business, creating specific goals. If it is not specific enough that you can create a picture or a word or something that you can like vision, how are you going to accomplish it? So it needs to be very specific. It shouldn't be, I want to be in shape. It should be, I want to, have a 6-pack, or I want to crush lift 4 and show up every day for my workouts and things like that. It should be measurable. So just like that, I want to be in shape. Instead of I want to be in shape, I want to work out 4 days a week for the rest of doing lift 4. I want to work out 5 days a week. If you've done the 4 days for the first 4 weeks and you want to amp up your game, maybe if you want to work out 5 or 6 days for the rest of it. But making measurable goals, they're going to help you get to those more lofty, not specific goals. But making measurable goals, you guys know I love me a list and being able to check things off. If you give yourself those measurable goals, you can check them off and feel when you're accomplishing them. They need to be achievable. If you tell me that you want to be a billionaire just off of Beachbody income by the end of the year, I'm going to say, I love your drive. Let's maybe make a little bit of like smaller adjustments to this because they need to be achievable. They need to be in your reach. Do I think every single one of you could go diamond by the end of the year and accomplish any of the million things we talk about on here? Absolutely. I've seen people go diamond in 30 days. I've seen crazy things happen. But they need to be achievable for you, where you are in your life, where you are in your business, and for what you're willing to put into your business and your goals. They need to be relevant, like they need to make sense with what your overall life goal is, right? Like they need to be in line with, if you're saying you want to be a billionaire and you're going to invest 100 hours a week in coaching, is that like, does that make sense with everything else you're doing in your life? Like if you're working full time and you're a mom and you have like a 2-year-old running around, so just, they need to be relevant and they need to be timely. So setting specific parameters. Are you looking to accomplish this by the end of the year in 140 days? Are you looking to accomplish this by the end of the month? Setting dates for your goals is so important. And I can't even stress. I remember doing the first vision board party and I called Christy out on like a couple of her like smaller goals and was like, girl, like you're going to achieve that in a month. Like, let's push further. You know, let's set some bigger dates. Let's set some bigger goals. They need like have a time restraint to them. Not, I want to be a millionaire one day. Okay. Well, I want to be a part of the millionaire club by Summit 2018. I want to be, you know, blah, blah, blah by this date. So just a quick refresher. Okay, so types of goals that you may want to put on your vision board: Beachbody related and non-Beachbody related. Income goals. Ew, income's icky to talk about, right? But you guys, I was talking with somebody today and I told her what that quote that Carl always said, that quote that Carl said on a Shed Nation call last year has always stuck with me, where he was like, it's okay that you get paid, guys. Like firefighters get paid, teachers get paid, nurses get paid. Every other profession out there that helps people gets paid. You deserve to get paid for what you do in your time. So, you know, it's not icky to have income goals. It's icky if that's all you ever care about and that's all you're ever posting about and that's all, like that can get icky. But we get paid. Like this is a part-time job. We put this part-time job, it's a full-time job for some of us. We put time and effort into our work. We deserve to get compensated for that. So setting income goals doesn't have to be icky. And you can set income goals about how much you want to make per week. I had a goal. I'll show you guys my vision board. I've taken goals off of it, but I had a goal in my head of how much I wanted to make per week. I wanted to earn my mortgage per week of the month. Like in 1 week, I wanted to earn our mortgage. You know, I had that on my vision board. If you have student loan debt, hello, you know, paying off that, paying off your car, paying off your home, like paying off credit card debt. Paying off debt is a great driver because one, it's super measurable, right? Like you have a number that you're pushing for that you need to pay off, and timely. Like I want to pay this credit card off in 6 months. I want to pay this. I want to have my student loans like paid in half by blah, blah, blah. Purchases. If there's something that you really want for you or for your family, I have the car that I want on my vision board. I have that purchase right there so that I know what I'm working towards. And it doesn't have to be something extravagant like a car. It could be new workout clothes. It could be maybe new furniture for your house or for your kids, like something like that. If there is a purchase that maybe you and your husband or you with your regular income cannot afford right now, you know, maybe there's a goal that you can put aside like Beachbody money strictly for. Vacations, another thing. Like if you want to take your kids to Disney World, if you want to go to the beach or do anything like that, create a measurable goal with that. See how much it's going to take. Put that on your vision board. Rank and leadership ladder. And I'm going to go into all of these things a little bit more. But remember, when you're setting goals, it's cool to put the goal that you want for you on here. And it's cool to put a goal if you're controlling your spouse or a family member's account. Like, I want Travis to diamond. I want Travis to 2-star so that we can open up another CBC. I want, you know, those are great goals to be able to set. And same with your team. A big thing for me this year was not that I wanted just me to accomplish anything. I wanted 100 new emeralds on our team. I wanted 50 new diamonds. I wanted, you know, I have a ton of goals on here, so I'm trying to look. But, you know, setting goals for your team is important too, because not only does that show your team that you care about them and what they're accomplishing, but if they see that you have that belief in them, and I have belief that we're going to get to that 150 number by the end of the year, it's going to make them push harder. Say recognition. And I didn't really know what to call these, so I called them recognition, but Premier and Elite are great things to be on your board. Events, Summit, Leadership, New Leadership Conference. I'm going to go into all of these things in more detail. Lives changed. I think this is a really fun one. Up here, I had that I wanted, where is it? 1,200 lives changed by me this year. So I sat down and I thought about how many people I normally help in the month and how many months there are in a year. And I did some math and I thought of a number that would make me push. That wasn't super easy, like, 60, super easy for me because of what I'm shooting for. 60 lives changed for a year is a little lower than what I would want to change. So things like that, lives change for you, for your spouse's account, for your team as a whole, your team number. I think this is a fun one. So I wanted to see that by the end of the year, based on my vision board, that I had 60 personally sponsored coaches, that our team was X amount of people. So that's fun to see like how much you want your team to grow. And just being able to set, goals like that is really fun to be able to watch and see like, okay, I need this many more to get there. And then you can also have personal goals on here. So for instance, I had being unplugged, that I really needed to take time to unplug this year. And that's part of this is like a do not disturb sign. And I'll talk about stuff you put on your vision board, but I needed to make it very important for me that after a certain time every night, so it's 9 p.m., my phone is on do not disturb. I set that January 1st. And that way I get no notifications that are waking me up in the middle of the night, because that used to give me anxiety. It gave me really poor boundaries. I wasn't taking care of myself because it would be 10 o'clock and I would be struggling to go to sleep and I'd hear my phone ding and I would get up and look at it. So that was really important for me and my family to have that goal on there. It can be, more time with your kids. It could be that you want to try out like hot yoga once a week or something like that. I had that I wanted to like get out of the house more and do things like that, try new events, try new things like that. It could be fitness goals. Put a picture of the body you want, like I freaking love her body. So I put that up there. Like whatever you have, those things go on your vision board. Okay. So income, I just wanted to break this down real quick. When you're talking about income goals, like the first thing you need to look at is that you earn income through commission. If you are not an Emerald coach or above, this is the sole way you earn income is through commission. So if you have a goal that you want to make $300 a month, how many people do you need to help to make that happen? So break that down and look at it. Cycle bonus. And so this is fun to do. I think this team cycle bonus estimator is in our team page. If you go to the file section, just scroll down and it's there. I promise you guys, there are a lot of tools in our team page. If you guys just use the search feature on there or like look around a little bit, I have lots of stuff in there. But this is really fun. So you put in right here your weekly earning goals. So if your weekly earning goal is $300, I don't know why 300 stuck in my head, but $300, you put your team cycle amount here. So if you're an Emerald coach, it's 14. If you are a Ruby coach, it's 16. If you're a Diamond or above, it's 18. And it will tell you how many times you need to cycle, like what your strong leg and weak leg should look like, how many people on HD, like do you need to get there? So it's just a fun way to break it down for you so you can see, okay, like if I need my weak leg or strong leg at these amounts, then I need to get to work on maybe my weak leg's there. Maybe I need to sign up more coaches on my strong leg or vice versa, whatever. So that's just something you can play around with. So, break down your commissions and break down like your cycle bonus and write down like what you need to be making a week and how to make that happen. So ranks, leadership ladder. Obviously, if you're like a newer coach or you've been here for a while and haven't really dove into the business, maybe Emerald is your rank that you want to accomplish. I'm going to tell you right now, that should not be your end of the year goal on your leadership, on your vision board, because that can happen tomorrow if you really, really, really want it to. If you want Emerald bad enough that you put it on your vision board, you can make that happen this week. Just saying. If Diamond, 1-star, 2-star, 5-star. So I'm going to tell you why these specific one should be on your vision board. Emerald, for obvious reasons, it's the first step in building your business. It's going to start earning that cycle bonus. So you're not only making income from commission, it's going to make you eligible for the customer lead. So you got free customers from Beachbody. It's the pathway. It's the pathway to everything else. Once you've achieved Emerald, it's so much easier to help your coaches achieve Emerald because you've done it. Once your coaches start achieving Emerald, you're going to get to Diamond in no time. So Diamond, that's obviously when your income, your team cycle bonus is going to jump up from $14 to $18. You may not think $4 makes a big difference, but I will tell you, if you've ever, you're going to get to a point where you're Diamond or something and you drop your rank for a week and say you cycle 7 or 8 times, you're going to see that big difference of that $4 and how much difference it makes when you drop from Diamond to Emerald for a week and then you get it back. So Diamond, it's that big piece of recognition. It's like it's status of a leader. Diamond's just a great place to really say, like, I want this business and this is what I'm doing. 1 star will help you qualify for New Leadership Conference. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. 2 star is what I think everybody should have on their vision board at some point. If not for the end of the year, it totally can happen by the end of the year. 2 star needs to be your goal. If you're one of my coaches, you've probably heard me say that 1,000 times. This is where your income booms. And I don't say booms lightly because everybody told me your income doubles when you get to 2 star. And I was like, okay, how is that going to happen? How is it just going to jump? And it didn't jump the first week, but it jumped within the first couple of months. And I saw my income double. And I was like, oh, heck yes. So when you're 2 star, you get to open up your second business center, which is huge. It is a mini Kristen under Kristen. And you can open up to 50 business centers per account. So you always build through your lowest business center. And I know this is going to be over some people's heads, so just bear with me. But say you're here, say your husband's here, you put your second CBC under here, you put all your orders through this business center. So this one's earning commission. It's cycling because you get it to at least Emerald or so. You get it to Diamond one day. It helps your husband cycle more, earn more income, and then it helps you cycle more and earn more income. All of that income rolls up. All the Success Club points roll up to you. So you're not losing out on anything by building under that second business center. And then 5 star. So 5 star is really big because this is when, like, you're eligible to become elite. This is when you start, 2 star, you get the 2 star Diamond bonus, which is a quarterly bonus. They range from $700 to $1,000. And you get those every quarter that you hold your 2 star for 6 weeks during the quarter. 5 star, same thing. 10 star, 15 star, you get those big increases in quarterly bonus. 5 star gets you elite, and it has like the 5 star line for coach relations. That's super duper important. It just has a lot of weight with it as well. So leadership ladder. So I love the leadership ladder because I think it is such a good measurable tool to use to see where you need to improve. So if you don't know much about the leadership ladder, it's fairly new. It came around in the last 2 years. We used to only have rank as like our recognition, and now we have the leadership ladder. So what I love about this is each rung of the leadership ladder has its own benchmarks that you need to hit. So to be a business starter, you need to be earning at least $100 a month. You need to hit Success Club 5 to help 3 people, and you just need to be a coach. So essentially, if you hit Success Club in a month, you are going to at least be a business starter. Team Builder is your next rung. So $250 a month, at least Success Club 5, be at least an Emerald coach, and have at least 2 coaches under you. So those Emerald coach, that you're an Emerald, so you have coaches underneath you with at least 1 Success Club point. They don't have to hit Success Club. They just need at least 1. And then your weak leg volume needs to be at least 200. And I can show you where volume and all of that stuff is if you want. But so and so forth. And you can read through these. I'm not going to read through them all. But say you're at Team Builder right now and you really want to become a team leader and you're not sure how. You've hit Success Club every month. You're a Diamond coach. Maybe it's that you are sitting at like $850 a month in income. and you see that you need to at least get to 1,000, or you need to at least get 4 of your coaches to help people, or you need to get your week leg up. So like, for instance, right now, I'm a team leader. I've got the income, I've got the success club, I've got the rank, I've got the coaches, I've got the week leg. I don't have the team leaders under me to get to organizational leaders. So that's the piece I'm missing that I need to help my coaches achieve for me to be able to step up in that next rung. So I hope that makes sense. It's a lot, but it really, I think what's so cool about this is that you can literally see where you need to focus in order to get to that next benchmark. Okay, so recognition, and like I said, I don't know that recognition was the best word for this, but Premier and Elite are 2 of the ways that Beachbody recognizes coaches for having successful teams, for being at least 2-star or higher, and for helping people. So to be a Premier coach, you need to be at least a paid 2-star or higher in the year. So once you are a 2-star diamond, this year, so say between now and the end of the year you go 2-star, as long as you hold that for 6 weeks, so you are officially a 2-star, you will have the rank part, and then you would just need to have at least 105 or more elite points. And then for elite, it is paid 5-star or higher and earn that 105 elite points. And then the kicker is that every year you need 2 new diamonds. So we go 5-star, we've got 2 more weeks to qualify. In order for me to hit elite next year, I will have to, even if I'm still 5-star, I have to get 2 new personally sponsored coaches to go diamond. So, you know, that might make me 7-star, 10-star by then, but you can't just keep the same 5, if that makes sense. So some perks of being Premier. You get the title of being a Premier coach. You know that you're in the top, I think it's 4% of the entire company. You get on-stage recognition at Summit. You get custom Premier apparel. I don't know if I have my book bag. I have a cute little book bag that's Premier from this year. You get 2 VIP floor seats down at Summit. And you get invited to the Elite Premier reception if you qualify for the Success Club trip. There are a lot of perks with Elite. I didn't have enough room on the slide, but you get the title of being a elite coach, which is like the top 1% of the entire company. So your Summit perks, you get the on-stage recognition, you get those floor seats at Summit. You also get like Express Line at the core, which is that cool shop at Summit with all like the Beachbody stuff. You get to go straight to the front. You get like first in line at workouts and things like that. You get a 2019 custom elite jacket. You get to go to leadership, which is another perk of being 5 stars, qualifying for leadership retreat, which I'll talk about. And you get a lot of perks there. So if you are an elite coach going to leadership in October, you actually get to come for a full day before and get spoiled. So when we hold our 5-star for 2 more weeks and we qualify for when I qualify for leadership, I won't get to go to that first day because I wasn't an elite coach for 2018, which is fine. And like they get perks there. They get like custom seating at some of the events and stuff. And then there's also an elite bonus that you get for every every week that you hold your 5-star and like with a minimum of elite points, you get a certain elite bonus from anywhere from $100 to $500 a week bonus on top of your paycheck. Okay, events. So Summit, if you are a brand new coach or within your first month of coaching, so if you signed up last month or this month, I'm talking to you, and you want to go to Summit next year, a great goal to put on your vision board and to be working for right now is to become a success starter. And that is to help 3 people each of the first 3 months you're a coach. So if you signed up last month and you helped 3 people, that's month 1. You help 3 people this month, that's month 2. You help 3 people in September, that's month 3. You earn that free ticket to Summit. If you sign up this month, same thing, this month, next month, and the following month, or September, October, November. So it's either the month you sign up or the month after you sign up. It's whichever helps you. New leadership conference. I'm not going to lie. This new leadership conference is what inspired this call because I had so many of our coaches who I saw their elite points last week and I was like, do you know that you've qualified for the, like, or you're this close to qualifying for the New Leadership Conference? And they were like, no way, I had no idea. So to qualify for the New Leadership Conference, you need to be at least a lifetime 1-star diamond. So if you are a diamond coach right now, you need to hold 1-star qualification for at least 6 weeks before the end of the year. So the last possible date to start 1-star qualification is November 21st. If you are pushing for New Leadership Conference, you need to have a diamond underneath you, start qualification, and hold it for 6 weeks starting on that November 21st. You need to earn at least 10 or more elite points, and then for a free room at Summit, you need to earn at least, at Summit, in New Leadership Conference, 25 points for an elite room. For a room. Christy already, she qualified for New Leadership Conference. She stuck her 1-star qualification dates, and she already has enough elite points to get her room for free. So this is a conference in February. It is for 1 to 4-star, I guess, but the kicker with New Leadership Conference is you can only go 1 time. So this is a super special event. It's a newer event. I think my year that I went was the 2nd year of it. And it's small, so there's only like maybe 200 people there at the most. They spoil you, they give you gifts, they feed you. You're in this like Marriott in LA, like it's a super nice hotel. You work out with the trainers. It's an amazing experience. And what I love about it is I love Summit. Summit's a great event. When you go to Summit, the trainings are geared for everybody. When you're at the New Leadership Conference, they are geared towards where you are in your business. If you're a new 1-star, they're talking about helping your coaches become leaders and being elite. And they are talking specifically to you about where you should be looking for as goals. And leadership, so it's too late to start qualifying for leadership this year. It's in October, but this could be on your vision board for next year. It was on my vision board this year, and I couldn't find a picture of leadership, so this was Shred Nation at Leadership last year, and I had so much FOMO watching them. This is the first thing that went on my vision board this year because I said I am not missing that event again. So to be at Leadership, you have to be a lifetime 5-star, and you have to at least hold it for 6 weeks each year. So, I'm in a 5-star qualification right now. Once we hold that, I will have qualified for leadership. You have to have a minimum of 10 elite points to go, 35 points for a complimentary room, and then 35 points and be an organizational leader. So this rung right here. So have those points and be an organizational leader. And you also get a $300 travel bonus if you are that. Okay, so just overall vision board tips, and then I will open up that chat and open questions. So a board. You guys, you can use a cork board. I got this board, I think from Kohl's. It's like a photo board. I love it. I got these cute little push pins at Target, and they have like diamonds and stuff on them. Super cute. It doesn't matter what type of board you get. You could get like a science fair board. You can even do this online. There are vision board websites. I did my first one on Canva, although I think having it out in physical where I can take things off of it when I've achieved them is much more fun. Google is where you can get images. You guys, don't overthink this. So quotes, things like that, I Google. And then, putting quotes on here, putting words. So I wanted words to represent, quotes and words to represent like what I wanted this year to be for me. So like this is one of my favorite quotes of the year. It's on my phone, screensaver, once in a while, blow your own damn mind. So I have that up there. I have the word limitless because I really wanted to embrace that. I had a quote about leadership because I really wanted to step up my leadership game this year. So I have quotes on here. I have words on here. I've got pictures. A lot of the pictures I just made. So I went on Canva. I went to Google. I grabbed a diamond. So my end of the year goal as a team for Be Brave is to be a 10-star diamond. I went on Google, got a diamond, got on Canva, put a star, put some text in the star, and then I saved it. And for my pictures, I print them out at like CVS just so that I'm not using so much ink. So literally it's like a couple dollars to print out. They're like 30 cents a piece or something. They're cheaper than that if you have a coupon code. And I just made them all on like Canva or something like that and then sent them there to be printed. You can make them on word swag, so you can make like quotes and stuff like that on there. You can get creative, but don't overthink it. Like these are your visions. These are your dreams and goals for the end of the year. Okay. So I am going to stop share and open up our chat because I saw lots of chatting going on. Yes, Tatum was barking. Okay. So yay, there weren't actually any questions, just things. Yeah, do you guys have any questions about goals or how to achieve any of the goals that I put on there or breaking those down or anything like that? Okay, so let me open up Elite Points because Michelle said show her how she can earn Elite Points. First of all, we have an amazing team call from Jess's team with her corporate sponsor in the team page, and she probably explains it way better than I do, but I will bring up my Elite Points and give you my best rambling. Okay, let me share. Okay, so it's slow, but a lot of your Elite Points and stuff at first are going to come and you're not even going to know how you achieve them. So let's look at the different things. So you'll see your elite ranking, you'll see like your highest paid ranking, blah, blah, blah. Your acquisition PV. This is, and if you click on them, they like explain what they are. This is from all of your new coaches and your customers. You earn a point for every 500 PV produced by your personally sponsored coaches who enroll this year, and from any customers who place their first ever order with you. So your new customers and your new 2008 coaches. For every 500 PV you get 1 elite point. So you'll see I maxed out in elite points in this section. So I'm really having to dig into the other sections to hit elite this year. Premier doesn't have a cap on how much you can earn per section of these, but elite does. So the elite max for acquisition PV is 50 points. Okay. PS Coaches and Success Club. So this is a little bit different. This is the total number of points you earn from Success Club qualification of your PS coaches that signed up in 2017 or 2018. So last year and this year, you earn 1 point every time one of them hits Success Club. And when you hit Success Club in the same month, you earn 2 points for every one of them. Okay? So I'm trying to think so Jen, when you hit Success Club this month, I will get 2 points for you hitting Success Club because you signed up this year and I hit Success Club. So that's how you get that. This is where I'm shooting. Once I get those 14 points, I have my elite points. And I know we will get those points. Then your new PS coaches with at least 1 point. So these are your 2008 PS coaches that you sign up. And when they ever earn their first Success Club point, the month they enroll, you get, or the month after. So their first month or the following month, you get a point for that. And then leadership points, these don't help you qualify for elite or premier. These rank you. So when you see Amy Rada and them jumping up in rank like crazy, it's because their coaches are rank advancing. So every time when you're a paid, you're earning these, anytime one of your coaches rank advances to 1 star to 5 star. So when Christy got 1 star, that actually didn't happen until this month. So at the end of this month, I'll have points for that. So any of your PS coaches who rank advance from 1 to 5 star, you get points for, and that helps your ranking in the overall company. Okay? Does that make sense? Michelle, Jen, everybody? Okay, So like I said, a lot of times you'll earn these points and you just won't really know what you're earning them for. I never knew. I was just praying that I had enough to qualify for the New Leadership Conference when I did. And I had to have 35 points to qualify for the New Leadership Conference, and I had to be a 2-star for it. And it's only 1 star and 10 points now. So I'm just saying, I had to work really hard for that. But yeah, it's basically, and they change it. So next year, the elite and premier points might be completely different. These are completely different than they were last year. And they never had such a focus on you helping your new coaches see success like they do now. So it could change. They could say like, oh, we don't like the system. Too many people went elite. Let's change it up. Like, they could change it. But the acquisition PV has always been there. And that's, I think, the most confusing thing. You really don't have any control over that. You need to be hitting Success Club, and you need to have your coaches, your new coaches, signing people to grow that. Any other questions? You guys always make me worry when you don't ask questions.
There's one in the chat, and then I have one.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emma. I didn't see that. So Emma, I always tell my coaches to run them with me for as long as they want until they're comfy doing their own. But I mean, when I was brand new, I just opened one because Lacey didn't offer to run one with me and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I opened up a Facebook group. I posted a motivational quote every single morning, and that's all I did. Didn't have meal plans for people. We didn't have meal plans back then at all. But literally that's all it was. And it was great. Those people loved it. And that's what I think, we put so much pressure on ourselves when we are, when we think about running challenge groups. You have to remember that the people in them don't know what you're doing. They've never been in one, so they don't know if you did something wrong or right or anything like that. They're signing up with you because you're you, and they just want to be a part of your life and your journey. And so that's what you do. You just be in the groups and share your journey. But there are so many guides as well that Beachbody provides us. But I think adding them to your coaches group to anybody at first is a great first confidence boost, especially if you're only having 1 or 2 people, so you're not in a group with 3 people and trying to get people to talk. And then maybe you have 5 people the next month, and you say, get in the team page and say, who wants to run a group with me? I have 5 people, you have 5 people, 10 people is a great number, and you just start doing it. But it's your confidence and, what you want to do. But you're totally welcome to add people to my groups for as long as you need until you get that piece where you want to do it by yourself. Okay. Oh, Lori, the team cycle bonus estimator is in the file section of Be Brave. Oh, sorry, Jordan. I'm just reading in line. Didn't even see that. Jordan, do you have a question?
Yeah. So, sorry. So if we make new leadership by the cutoff, does that mean we go to the one that's in February, or is it the following year?
No, you guys are earning the one that's in February.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they start alerting people. I think it's October, November. They'll start sending out the messages telling you that you've earned it. And they send them out. They have a schedule, if you look at the FAQ for it, of exactly what weeks they're sending out messages. But you can earn it up until the last week of December. And so you'll get a message the first week of January saying you earned it, whether you have a free room or not, all of that good stuff. And then I want to say it's early February, I think. I know I sent you the dates the other day, but I don't have it off the top of my head. But I think it's early February. So yeah, you guys are earning the one for this year. And you can only go once. But if you earn it this year and you don't go, you can earn it again and go. But say you earn it this year and you don't go, and then you earn the leadership conference in October of next year, you can't go to new leadership conference after that. That makes sense. Everybody should want to go to New Leadership Conference. And everybody can earn a free room. So I didn't earn a free room because I wasn't premier. You had to be premier to earn a free room. And just a quick funny story, because this girl, I'm not a fan of hers, but I was so excited, and like we were in this private group from corporate that was like everybody that qualified, and she posted like, does anyone need a room? And I was like, hey, yeah, I need a room. And she like messaged me and she was like, I got my room for free. I would love for you to like stay with me. And it was just like, it was like the best day ever, because I had learned that I earned this. I like texted Travis and I was like, this girl's so sweet. She's just letting me stay with her for free. I'm going to buy her coffee. Like I'm going to like take her to Starbucks and I'm going to do all these like nice things for her. And I was like going to take her like a goodie bag. And she was like, she messaged me and she was like, so do you think like $200, $250 a night is like good? And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, we've got 3 other girls staying with us, so I'm trying to figure out what to charge each person. This BI made like $1,000 off of a free room. And I didn't know anybody else, so I paid her. And then I was like, you know what? I would have never done that. Like, I would have had people stay with me for free if I had like gotten a room and didn't like, and there were people who didn't. I couldn't believe that. So don't be that person. Don't make $1,000 off of people. And then she was not nice the entire time either. So anyways, there's not nice coaches out there. All right, no other questions, because I don't want to keep you guys up all night, or keep you guys all night, because you guys have the Shred Nation call too if you hop on that. Okay, well, I will stop recording.